As James Clear says in Atomic Habit, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The same way money multiplies through the compound effect, the effect of your habit multiplies as you repeat them. Even if this seems to make a little difference in any given day, their impact over months and years is huge. So if you're following here, then I'm a big fan of the Atomic Habit or how the habit changed my life. If you have not watched that video, then make sure you go and watch that video. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 habits in this year or the last 2 years that changed my life completely. These are the very simple habits that you can use in your day-to-day life, but that will create a huge impact over the period of time. So make sure you watch that video for more and more information. Before we move into the video, if you want to learn something online or if you want to make something online, then there is a course in the description which will help you to get started with the digital marketing, which will help you to get started with the marketing and how I made my income. So there is a link in the description. You can go and buy that course, use my coupon code, and you will get a lot of discount, and you can start learning how to do the marketing for the free, and you can make money online. The first habit that helped me a lot is reading. Not only reading about the books I'm talking about, but reading everything in general. Reading different kind of blogs, reading different kind of a newsletter, reading different kind of Twitter threads, reading magazines, reading a lot. So reading a lot in generally helps a lot. Whether we talk about top 5 entrepreneurs of the world or top 5 richest people in the world, they all read books. And the best way to get better, the best way to understand world is better is just by reading. So first habit that I really want you to do is the reading books. Reading books in general, reading whether it is fiction books, whether it is a non-fiction book, any kind of book, but that you should start reading. I will recommend some of the books in the description. You can go buy those books. Those are the very short and easy read. You can buy those books and you can start reading, but you should definitely start reading something every day. That will help you a lot to make a better decision, to make a better living. It doesn't matter what kind of books you read, but eventually the more you read, the more you will get better. So whether it is a books, newsletter, okay, small plug-in here, I do have my own newsletter, so make sure you check out and join my newsletter if you want to read my newsletter. So that will help you to make your life better. The second habit that I want to talk about is either going to the gym, doing exercise, or doing the stretching. So in the lockdown, we realized that our body is really important, and it doesn't matter what your person is, what your age is. If you are not going to do the stretching, if you are not going to do the exercise, then you will have a lot of problems in the later life. If you have checked one of the Western culture, अगर आपने Western culture देखा हो तो वहाँ पे Elon Musk, Amazons, Jeff Bezos, उन सब की life देखो, they are kind of a fit and everything, because they know that body is the only thing they have in their life जहाँ पे they can have the full control. And if you look at our culture, then it's not, they never focus on the body, they never focus on the exercise. So why they focus on the Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, why they focus on the body? Because they know that over the period of the time, body is really important. अगर body ही सही जगह पे नहीं है, then you cannot do a lot of stuff. So that's the reason they more focus on the body. So it's really important to do the exercise. It doesn't matter for how many times you do, whether it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes in the morning or evening, or either try to do the stretching at least. That is going to help you a lot, because over the period of the time you will have a lot of problems, whether it is weight problem, whether it is diabetes, BP, sugar. A lot of problems are going to be in your life, and to deal with that you need a good body. And if you have a big dreams and big ambitions like me, then body is something that you really need. So make sure you start doing the exercises regularly for at least a few minutes, or the stretching for the few minutes. That will help your body to stretch, and that will help ultimately in your life. The third and most important habit I really want you to understand is take notes of everything. Whatever you are thinking, take notes of it. Let's say if you have an idea कि यार मुझे इस पे वीडियो बनाना है, यार मुझे ये काम करना है, don't keep in your brain, try to note down everything. Whether it is a small notebook, I always carry one notebook and the pen and the sticky notes everywhere I go, because I know I don't want to remember everything in my brain, because brain is more about the creative power. I just wanted creative ideas from my bed, and I will work on that afterwards. But अगर सारी चीज़ें मैं ब्रेन में रखूंगा तो कुछ भी याद नहीं रहेगा. So better I will put it down somewhere, either it is in the notepad, either it is in my mobile, or if I'm in the congested place, I just open my WhatsApp. वहाँ पे पर्सनल ग्रुप बनाया मैंने, एंड वहाँ पे जस्ट आई जस्ट डू द वॉइस नोट. लेट्स से this is the idea that I wanted to make a video on. I just keep the voice note and I will send it on that group. So that's the way you can, you don't have to remember a lot of things. Let's say कि एक दिन में आपको 5-6 डिफरेंट आइडियाज आ गए, 5-6 डिफरेंट चीज़ें करनी है, बट सारी चीज़ें आप याद नहीं रख पाओगे. द बेटर वे टू डू इट, जस्ट कीप नोट ऑफ एवरीथिंग. दैट्स द वे यू कैन हैव द more brain power to do more work, and you will have at least idea कि okay मैंने कहाँ पे तो लिख के रखा है. I will work on that. I will come back to that later, and I will start working on that later part. But do not remember everything. Do not even try to remember everything. Try to note down everything. That will help you a lot. The fourth habit that is really important is goal setting. Goal setting journaling, because usually हम plan करते हैं कि यार मुझे इस साल ये करना है, मुझे उस साल ये करना है, मुझे next महीने से ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है. But we never do that. It's best way to do is by the goal setting method. So select a goal. Let's say I wanted to get fit, or I wanted to get fit by end of this year. But this is a very arbitrary goal. ये goal कभी complete नहीं होगा. You have to divide that goal into the project. Let's say the project will be I wanted to do exercise 15 minutes every single day, or I wanted to do the exercise 50 minutes 4 days in a week. So that is the kind of a specific goal, and try to follow that goal. Do not set goals which is arbitrary कि यार मुझे travel करना है, मुझे घूमने जाना है, या मुझे book पढ़नी है. This is never going to help a lot. अगर book पढ़ने के related आपको goal set करना है, then you can say that I want to read 5 pages every single day, or I want to read at least 2 pages before I go to the sleep and whenever I wake up in the morning. So that's the way you can set up all your goals, and that's the way that will help you a lot to make a better life and to make a better year. So make sure you set up your goal in such a way that where that is project oriented rather than the goal oriented. Last I will suggest is momentum. Momentum is really helpful in your life. Before in the lockdown I realized, or before of this work from home culture, हर कोई अपने घर में बैठा रहता है. They don't have the momentum. They don't go outside. They don't go watch the sunset, sunrise. They never go outside their home. Most of the out of 24 hours, 8 hours तो सोने में बिताते. After the remaining hours they sit near the laptop, in front of the laptop doing works, and they never go outside. So it's really important to go outside, to view the scenes, to view, to witness the culture, to witness the weather. So it's really important to go outside. So momentum is really important. You will not realize the power of momentum right now, but when you do it for 1 week, 2 week, you will realize that okay, momentum is really important in your life. The more you move, the more better life becomes. I have done this in the last 6 months. That's the reason I can tell you momentum is really important in life. So make sure you follow these 6 things. Obviously there are so many rules that you can apply in life. Let me know what are the rules you follow in your life in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to this channel to know more and more about my life, and to more and more generally about the productivity, lifestyle, and more about the books. So that's all for the today's video. If you're looking for the more book recommendation, check out this video where I shared a lot of book recommendations. If you're looking for the more quotes that changed my life, check out this video where I shared a lot of quotes that changed my life. And that's all for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.